Hi friends, it's Miss Christina. I'm here with some mad science, and because it's October, we're going to do a Halloween themed experiment. So I'm going to show you how to make jack-o'-lantern lava lamps. And for this experiment, you just need a clear container. So I have a mason jar here, which works really well, but you can also use like a water bottle or something else that you can see through. You will want some orange food coloring, which I don't have, but I do have red and yellow, which combined make orange. You'll need water, some vegetable oil, glitter if you would like, and an Alka Seltzer tab, which we're going to break in half. And then you'll want something to mix with, so I have a spoon here and a marker. So the first thing we're going to do is turn our clear glass container into a jack-o'-lantern. So you just use your marker and you're going to draw a face on there. And if you don't want to do this part, that's okay, but I'm going to draw a face on mine. So we'll do the traditional triangle eyes. I'm going to color mine in. And this is just to make it kind of fun and spooky for Halloween. You can also maybe draw bats or a cat or something else if you don't want to draw a pumpkin face. Okay, another eye. So I've got my eyes. We'll just do a little nose real quick. So this project is both science and craft, and you can even keep it up as a Halloween decoration if you want. Okay, now we need a little mouth and some teeth. Oh, my jack-o'-lantern has some crazy teeth happening. I'll just shade it in a little bit. And you can always add things to it later if you don't want to draw your pumpkin face right now. Or you could even write a message on there if you want to. You can do anything you want. This is why it's a little bit easier to do it on something like a mason jar because it's flat. Some water bottles, if you try to use them, they have ridges and different texture on the sides. It's a little harder to draw on there, but this works well. So there is my jack-o'-lantern face. So now we need to turn it into a lava lamp. So you're going to take your water and you want to fill your container up about a quarter to a third of the way. So we'll go right about maybe the middle of his mouth on mine. Okay, so there, it's about a quarter of the way full. Yeah, that's good. Oops. And now we're going to add our food coloring to it. So I want to make mine orange because I want to make it like a pumpkin. So I'm going to do just a drop of red and a drop of yellow. And we'll see if this, maybe we'll do two. And we'll mix it up and see how the color looks. Ooh, that's a nice orange. Worked out really well. Okay, perfect. So if you have some glitter lying around, you can add that. Totally optional. I'm going to put a little glitter in mine. I have purple here. Any color is fine. Do just a nice sprinkle. Okay. Now, we're going to add some vegetable oil, and you want to fill almost up to the top. We don't have to go all the way, but maybe right about here. I'm going to watch what happens when you put the oil in there. That's all the oil I have, so there's fine. It doesn't have to go all the way to the top. So what do you notice happening with the oil and the water? So our water is the orange part, and the oil is kind of a yellowy color. You can see they're forming two layers, and that already looks kind of cool. But we're going to amplify the effect or make it bigger by adding half an Alka Seltzer tab. So I'm going to put it here. Hopefully you can see it really well. So these usually come in a little packet like this. So you just open it up and, oh, there are two in here. So looks like that. I'm going to just crack it in half. Okay. Now we're going to take our Alka Seltzer tab and we're going to just drop it in and we're going to watch what happens. Maybe I will hold it up here, or maybe not. A little easier to see. Okay. Can you see it bubbling? It looks super cool. I'll turn it to the side. You can see there's a lot happening back here. So if you've ever used a lava lamp before, normally you plug it in and the heat from the light bulb causes the liquid inside to move around like that. So how is it working here? We don't have it plugged in. We're not using a light bulb. So what's happening is, as you saw, the two liquids are separated because oil and water don't mix. They have different molecular structures that causes the oil to want to get as far away from the water as possible. So when you put them both in the same container, they form layers like this because the oil is trying not to touch the water. Okay, so first we have that going on. And then when we add that tablet, once it starts to dissolve in the water, it creates a gas. So that gas is carbon dioxide and it's creating these little bubbles. And so the bubbles are going up from the water up into this layer of oil. And so it's taking these orange bubbles with it and it makes that cool lava lamp effect without electricity. So that is how that works. And the glitter just kind of adds a little special effect to it as well, makes it a little easier to see. But it's still kind of reacting in there, even though that tablet is pretty much dissolved. But what's cool about this is you can keep it and you can add more tablets to it later if you want to do it again and watch the reaction happen. And it's just a nice, fun, cheap little experiment that you can do. And now it's a Halloween decoration too. So I'm going to put the cap on here, and that is it for our mad science. I hope you have fun with this experiment, and happy Halloween. Bye.